Good afternoon, everybody. I want to welcome you out to the 7th annual Debbie Parreira Memorial Blood Drive, being held here at the fairgrounds in the O'Banion building from 2:30 till 6:30 tonight. Come out and give the gift of life, right? Blood is very important. I know from firsthand experience I'm a O negative blood type, which means that everybody can accept my blood. It's the universal blood type, and I know how much the blood centers appreciate that. That's what they keep on board at the hospitals. When they don't know a person's blood type, everybody gets O negative. It's the safe one to give. So I'm out here today just kind of going to give everybody a rundown, and hopefully in a little while you'll actually see me give some blood. Want to kind of walk through the process for you. So when you come out here to the fairgrounds, we will you'll come over and you will register at this table. Dave's going to follow me around. You'll register over at this table right back here. We got our first donor is right here. Franklin Silva's here. He's first in line to give blood today. Franklin, tell everybody hello.
Hello.
There you go. Franklin is a good community member, and I see him at a lot of blood drives. He gives a lot of blood. So you come in. How much?
Over 10 gallons.
Over 10 gallons Franklin's given already. 10 gallons of the gift of life. So you come over to this table. This is where you check in, all right? And then they're going to run a few tests on you to make sure that your iron levels are good and your blood pressure is good. And then when you get cleared from there, you'll head over to the next area, which is over here. And this is kind of where you fill out the health questionnaires. They want to make sure they ask you questions like, have you traveled to certain countries in the last so many months, and they make sure that you're all good there. So then, once you get this cleared from there, you get to come right back down over here where you guys first saw me start. You sit in a chair there, and then they'll call you up, and then you come over, and the phlebotomist will. Everything is scanned with barcodes. They know that it's you to make sure that your blood is tracked with you. You get in one of these chairs, and they'll hook you up, man. They come in, there's a little bit of blood pressure on you. They do a good job. Usually from start to finish, from the time you get in line over there till the time you're done, you're probably looking at about 20 to 30 minutes tops. Everybody's a little bit different on how much blood, how fast it flows out of their system, okay? So some people, they're heavy pumpers. They're quick. Other ones take a little bit longer. And then, so once you get done here, they give you a cool little bandage, right? And then you get to come over to what probably is my favorite part of giving blood. This is, I like to call it where you get to re-energize. You just gave that blood, and so we want to put some goodies on board. And we got the girls from OLF 4-H are here helping set up, right? They're going to have some pulled pork sandwiches. They got all kinds. They got pickles here, chips, all kinds of desserts. See the desserts back there. This is where you restock. You restock back up, and don't forget the cold drinks. One of my favorite places to come and get ice cold apple juice, Dave, is right here. They got these little apple juice cans, and they're fabulous. I love them. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to get my buddy Bryce, who is the chairman of this event. You ready for your interview, dude? Come on over. Bryce he's refueling. He's not old enough to give blood yet, but I bet you if they would let him, he would. He'd be the first one. All right, Bryce, come on over here. I want you to tell me a little bit about, this is the chairman of this event, Bryce. You guys have seen him on the show before. He goes and does a lot of the pre-work, right, over there? Okay, so, Bryce, tell me, what does this event mean to you?
It means to my grandma.
Okay, go for it.
It means to my grandma, Debbie Parreira. Wait, yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I usually get very confused with that sometimes.
That's okay, buddy. You're doing good. You're doing good. The camera loves you. So, you're the chairman this year. Okay. So, what I would like to ask you is, what does it involve? What is being a chairman of this event? What's involved in that?
I'm kind of like helping out a little.
Okay. Like, what are some of the things that you did?
I helped around over there, and I just helped some more. Oh, and I tried to help out my grandpa, but my mom forced me to have my sandwich, and then I couldn't have enough time to help.
Well, it's important because you got to eat, right? It's important to eat. So I want to show everybody the orchids. I want you to pan. If you can pan over here, I want you guys to see the orchids. They're very significant to the Parreira family and especially to Debbie. She loved orchids, and so every year at this event, it's just a little added touch, right? To some beautiful orchids here, and then you got the flowers on the tables. Typically when you go to these blood drives, I'm going to tell you they're probably not all this fancy, but man, we really do appreciate, and I know the Parreiras appreciate everybody that comes out, and so we want you to kind of have a real nice experience, all right? So I will be back with you guys shortly. When you see me again, I'm going to probably be giving blood. All right, thank you. All right, we're back with you, and this is Rena, and she is the RN charge nurse. And so, Rena, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. Like, what does this mean for you guys to have a blood drive like this? What does this mean to your guys' supply?
Well, it's a bigger blood drive, so we do have we prepared when we came here. We know it's much bigger. A lot of the blood drives are a little smaller than this, but we understand that this drive means a lot to you guys here. It's a memorial drive, and it's very personal for a lot of the donors coming in. So I think you guys came prepared, and we came prepared to, as much as possible, to if it's more than what we estimate will come in, we're prepared to handle that.
Perfect. Yeah, it is, and I do agree with you. Is that this event? A lot of you already got some of the early donors are already waiting in line over there. It's personal. So Debbie, all of us known Debbie, and it was started by the Parreira family. And when she was going through her battle with cancer. This was kind of like their way to give back, and so we're excited about it, and we're excited to have you guys out here, and I wish you many a pints of blood today.
Thank you very much, and we're glad to have to be here. It's a beautiful setting you guys have for us, very welcoming.
Perfect.
So thank you for having us here.
Perfect. All right, Rena, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, Dave, that was Rena. She is the charge nurse, the RN charge nurse here. She's kind of like the head honcho of the blood drive around here. She makes sure that everything is done properly, everything is collected properly, along with her team of support. You can see them back there. Everybody's getting ready to go because it is almost go time. So we're going to get a couple more interviews, and then I'm going to go through the process, and when I come back later with you, he's going to film me giving some blood. All right? Perfect. Thank you so much. Now you guys can see I'm in the chair. I'm about ready to give my blood. I told you a little bit earlier about how I'm O negative, and so when you're O negative, they give you this orange little sticker right here, and that means that I get the best phlebotomist. I can't say it. Phlebotomist, because they don't want to hurt me because they want my blood, right? Is that how it works? Exactly. So I get my orange sticker. It makes me feel special in my own mind, and I get to give my blood. And Dave, if you want to pan over there. It's Las Banos City Council member Brett Jones. He's given the gift of life right now, but he's a fast pumper, man. He's already on the downward. He already donated it. They already got their vials. He's doing good over there. Brett, how many times have you given blood?
This is my second year.
So it's Brett's second year giving blood. If you look at the other side, we got Frank over there who's already given 10 gallons of blood. So we got the mix here. Everybody's given the gift of life. So, for legal reasons, we can't film me getting stuck with the needle. So we're gonna have to shut off for a little bit. But when we come back, you guys are gonna be seeing me. I'm gonna be pumping too. All right. So now we're back. I'm currently depositing my blood into the blood bank right now. You can see that Marcella's getting some vials, some samples. So she just explained to me, without the samples, the blood's no good. Like, they can't use the blood because they got to be able to do all their testing on it. So she is filling my vials up right now. Those are what they'll use to take all their samples, figure out. Now, Marcella, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Is, like, when they take a pint of blood, like, how many different places could that pint of blood go? Like, what can they do with that?
They can freeze it.
Okay.
And then they can get platelets, plasma, and your red blood cells.
Okay.
So if your blood takes more than 8 minutes to get into the bag, we can't freeze it.
Okay.
It has to be done, and the blood only has 42 days of shelf life.
42 days of shelf life. See, it's a lot more technical on this than one would think, but she just explained 3 different things that they get out of this pint of blood. And then I just learned something new today, that it's if it comes out in less than 8 minutes, they're able to freeze your blood, but if it takes longer than 8 minutes, they can't freeze it. So something new. Brett and I have a bet, well, kinda, that I'm gonna be done. Well, I guess not faster than him, but it's gonna take me less time than him. He started a little bit before me. And I will tell you, Marcella, when she stuck me, it didn't even hurt. It went in smooth. So, I don't know, Dave, can you see underneath there that little cradle down there? That keeps the blood circulating in the bag. It just keeps moving back and forth, back and forth. It's mixing it with the anticoagulant in there, right? Because blood tends to coagulate, I guess is the proper word, and they have to put those anticoagulants in there so that it's viable for them to use for something, for when they have to put it in somebody. So it's kind of like watching paint dry, Dave. The blood coming out. But Frank, Mr. 10 Gallon, Frank Silva over there, he's already done. He's ready to hit the. I told you that my favorite part is when you get to go hit the snacks afterwards. Exactly. All right. And there are a lot more victims / donors waiting in line over there, but they're going through the process. We already had a few that Dave, that weren't able to donate because their iron levels were too low. So I've already seen 2 people. They came here, they wanted to donate, but they have very strict standards on what your iron levels have to be in order to be able to donate. And I mean, and it literally, if you're 1/10 of 1 point below what their level is, they will not accept you. So, anyways, all right, Brett's done. He's out of here. All right, again, I just want to ask everybody to come out to the fairgrounds, 403 F Street in the O'Banion building, to the 7th annual Debbie Parreira Memorial Blood Drive. We're here from 2:30 until 6:30 tonight. We got the Central Valley Blood Bank is here. They have assured me that they will be able to handle any size crowd that we get. So if you have forgotten, let this serve as your reminder. And if you're just out looking on Facebook or on the website and you say, hey, I want to give the gift of life, perfect opportunity to come out here. I was talking with Paul Parreira a little while ago, and you know, Paul, you can donate here today, or you can donate at other blood banks in memory of Debbie Parreira. But the ultimate goal is to get you just to donate. No matter where you're at. I know Pastor Bruce is somewhere on the East Coast today. And in honor of the Debbie Parreira Memorial Blood Drive, he's actually given blood on the East Coast just to be a part of it. Again, it's the gift of life. So that's it for now. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you out here.